The Department of Homeland Security has opened a new detention center for immigrants, but its location is raising eyebrows and generating significant controversy. It's situated inside the Louisiana State Penitentiary, a place better known by its infamous nickname, Angola. This is the story of how one of America's most notorious prisons is now central to a new chapter in immigration enforcement. The new facility is called Camp 57, a name chosen to honor Louisiana's 57th governor, Republican Jeff Landry. It's also being called Louisiana Lockup. It was built inside a repurposed section of the Angola prison, a part of the complex that was once known as Camp J. This former unit was used for disciplinary segregation and was so harsh it earned the nickname the Dungeon. It was shut down in 2018 because of serious operational problems, including malfunctioning cell locks. After a rapid 30-day renovation, it has been reopened with a new purpose. According to federal and state officials, Camp 57 is designed to hold what they describe as the worst of the worst. The intended population is undocumented immigrants who have been accused or convicted of serious, violent crimes. Officials have labeled them high-risk alien individuals and the most dangerous of criminals. To illustrate the point, they noted that among the first group of detainees transferred to the facility were individuals convicted of second-degree murder and rape with a weapon. The facility has the capacity to house over 400 men. As of early September 2025, 51 detainees were already being held there, with plans to transfer over 200 by the end of the month. To understand the significance of this move, you have to understand the significance of Angola itself. The Louisiana State Penitentiary is the largest maximum security prison in the United States, and it is steeped in a dark history. It was once known as the bloodiest prison in America due to its extreme levels of violence. The prison's very foundation is controversial. It was built on the grounds of a former 18,000-acre slave plantation, and its name, Angola, is a direct reference to the African country from which many of those enslaved people were captured. For decades, the prison operated as a farm, where the labor of inmates, mostly African American, mirrored the work once performed by the enslaved. This history continues to cast a long shadow. In recent years, Angola has faced lawsuits over its conditions. In 2021, a federal judge ruled that the prison provided inadequate medical care to its inmates. And just last year, a lawsuit was filed alleging that forcing inmates to perform farm labor in extreme heat amounts to a modern form of slavery. It is this reputation for brutality and hardship that officials say is part of the point. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem stated that Angola's infamous reputation was absolutely a factor in its selection. The goal, she explained, is to send a clear message that there are severe consequences for undocumented immigrants who commit crimes in the United States. Noem said the choice was made to encourage people in the country illegally to self-deport. This sentiment was echoed by state officials. Governor Jeff Landry declared that the facility fulfills President Trump's "Make America Safe Again" promise. And Attorney General Pam Bondi, addressing the state, said, "Louisiana, you're going to be an example for the rest of this country." This new facility in Louisiana is not an isolated project. It represents a broader national strategy by the Trump administration to partner with Republican-led states to dramatically expand immigration detention capacity. Similar facilities, often with tough-sounding nicknames, have recently been announced or attempted elsewhere. In Florida, plans were made for a facility at a remote airport dubbed Alligator Alcatraz, though its operations were halted by a judge, as well as a deportation depot in a closed state prison. In Nebraska, a planned facility is set to be named the Cornhusker Clink, while an Indiana institution is being called the Speedway Slammer. These projects are part of a larger push by the administration to secure tens of thousands of new detention beds, backed by a significant budget increase for Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE. So the opening of Camp 57 inside Angola is more than just a new detention center. It's the combination of a new policy and a place with a long and brutal history. Officials present it as a necessary step to ensure public safety and control immigration. But by placing it in a location synonymous with some of the darkest parts of American history, they are also sending a powerful message of deterrence, one that is resonating far beyond the walls of the old prison farm.